Hello everybody, it is Pixel, and today we are going to be making a shepherd's pie recipe from our unofficial Downton Abbey cookbook. And for that we're going to need 2 pounds of lamb, salt and pepper, a half a stick of butter, garlic, flour, oil, onions and red peppers, Worcestershire sauce, mushrooms, and 2 cups of chicken broth. Now, the recipe in the Downton Abbey cookbook calls for a pie crust, but I personally, and it's been suggested to me that I should use mashed potatoes instead. So I will be replacing the pie crust with those. Well, this shouldn't be too hard to make, honestly. So, let's get going. Okay, the first step is going to be to get our lamb cooking. You're going to want to put that in a pan. And then break it up and let it cook all the way through thoroughly. And once the beef has almost no more pink in it, we are going to take it off the stove and put it in the bottom of our pan. You're going to want a smaller baking dish unless you're making a bigger batch of this somehow. Okay, while the pan is still hot, put another drizzle of oil in there. We're going to want to start cooking up our mushrooms and our onions and red pepper until they are thoroughly cooked and tender. This would also be the time we can stick our garlic in and spread it around with it. Once the vegetables are done cooking, we're going to be adding those to a layer over our beef that's already in our pan. And in the same pan, after taking any of the water or oil out from our vegetables that was cooking, we're going to add in our butter and flour, which we have melted into a roast together, and start cooking that on a nice medium-low at the bottom of our pan. And after a couple of minutes, we're going to be adding in our chicken broth so it can make a nice thick sauce. Okay, with our sauce off the heat now and our burner turned off, we're going to add in our salt and our pepper and our sauce. And spend a good another couple of minutes stirring that all in before we'll come on over and pour it over our vegetables and cooked lamb that is in the bottom of our dish. Okay, we got our casserole dish with our sauce filled over it, and the last thing left to do is to take our mashed potatoes, start laying them over the top of our shepherd's pie. And now that our shepherd's pie is topped off with mashed potatoes, it's going to go into our oven, which is preheated to 450 for 25 to 30 minutes. And I'll see you back here in a little bit. Alright, our shepherd's pie has baked for about 30 minutes, and I let it set for a little, and now we're going to dig in and try some. So I'll be right back. Okay, we've cut out a little piece of it. I'm going to try to get a bite of everything in this pie. Let's try it out. This is probably one of the better shepherd's pie I've ever made, honestly. I like that I don't have to deal with a tomato sauce like I do in most of them, or even a beef stew kind of sauce. And I was right, potatoes were the better choice on this. So thanks for the advice, VG. I would say that this is one of the better, if not best, shepherd's pies ever made. Definitely not having traditional vegetables in it is a twist. But it's really tasty that way. And I like the white sauce over the red sauce. So, if you like what you saw, want to make any comments about it, would have done something different, let me know. Leave a like. And I will see you next time we cook.